All right, all right, all right. You all know why we're here and what we came to do this year. This is only the beginning of a very long season, but Game 1 means just as much as Game 82. Now, we have some new faces here that I really expect to make an impact for us this season.
My first NBA game. Can't believe it's finally here. You work your entire life for something, and then when it's right in front of you, it's almost hard to believe. But I'm ready. And now it's time for me to show everybody I belong. And do my best to represent Harlem.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. I'm Kevin. Here for the Lakers. Brandon Bass is checked in for Hibbert. Nance comes in for Julius Randle. Williams is checked in for Bryant. And it's Clark. And that's the very first basket right there, folks, of what is hopefully a very long and a very prosperous career from Lucas.
You gotta be happy for him. I mean, that's a great way to open up his NBA scoring account.
Well, everybody is happy to see him put the first points of his career on the board. Coaches, fans, teammates, everybody.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on him.
And here we see the debut of Freak, the kid from Harlem. His first time on an NBA floor. And Clark, it's a moment that he's worked very hard to achieve, and his family has got to be proud.
Extremely so, Kevin. It's been a long journey for him, but every level along the way, he's found success. High school phenom, playing for a college championship. I wouldn't bet against this kid on anything when it comes to basketball.
Well, with Freak Clark, there was a question whether he would stay another year in college. Really was a tough decision for him, but he ended up coming out after his freshman year.
And, Kevin, it's really hard to blame a guy like Freak for doing that. I mean, he's clearly NBA ready. He's put in a lot at risk for every year he stays in school when he could be on the NBA clock.
Minnesota leading by 5. 2 straight seasons of no playoffs for the Lakers after last year's miss. Not what they were hoping for.
It's going to be a growing process, Kevin. I mean, they had a young team and an injured superstar in Kobe both years. Hard to make the playoffs in that situation.
Tries a 3. The shot no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And oh, here we go. Young's got it, the fast break chance. Here's Levine. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
There's the dish to Lucas. Pulls up. Good as the jump shot falls. Lucas has got his second bucket of the night.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
In the corner, it's Clarkson. A rebound by the Timberwolves. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. Levine kicks to Pekovic. Lucas. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
So far on the glass, it hasn't even been close.
Yeah, they're taking it to him. It feels like they've gotten every loose ball.
Here's Muhammad. And in time, but it's up. Well, earlier we sat down with Freak and asked him about playing in his first NBA. You know, Clark, you don't see that kind of platoon swap here for the Lakers. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Towns. Zhang comes in for Kevin Garnett. Levine's checked in for Muhammad. And Lucas subbed in for Ricky Rubio. On the court for Minnesota, the athletic duo of Levine and Wiggins on the perimeter. Pekovic is out there with Jang, and it's Lucas in at the point guard position. For Minnesota, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter.
And guys, it looked like Nick Young had finally put it all together. I mean, he had a huge campaign 2 years ago, signs a new 4-year deal. Then last year, disaster strikes. I mean, he provided very little to the team outside of shooting the basketball. And even with that, he dropped to a career worst, 37% from the field.
Lucas. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. The shot is off, and it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Well, Greg, getting back to Young, it's tough to completely judge him on last year's numbers because he was fighting through knee injuries, ankle injuries, all kinds of things. Barkley only played 42 games.
Yeah, but when he's right, he can light it up. I mean, he's a go-to scorer, but he just never got right last season.
Here's the screen. Over in the corner, Williams. There's the triple. Count the bucket. Williams has got the lead up to 1 now for the Lakers.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Young with the steal. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're doing much better now. I mean, in the first quarter, they converted less than 30% of their field goals. But they've bounced back nicely here.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mycareer.
44 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Lucas. No good on the 3.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And Bass kicks to Young. Pass to Williams. Rejected by Lucas. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Outside Williams. Nance outside. Here's Clarkson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And here is Lucas. He's got 8. Wiggins kicks to Lucas. Pass to Levine. Lucas with it. Here's Tang. Hits the target from 18 feet. And so it's a close. And now the start of the second half. Both teams making substitutions here. Los Angeles leading by 6. It's now been a decade since the Minnesota Timberwolves played postseason basketball. Last trip to the postseason for the Wolves back in 2004.
Wow, that was a long time ago. And if you're wondering, that is the longest playoff drought in the league currently. Wolves want nothing more than to get back to playing playoff basketball, and featuring the #1 pick in last year's draft will help.
Good way to start, you're right. World Peace is out there with Brandon Bass. Then there's Lewis Williams. Then it's Roy Hibbert. And it's Huertas in at the 1 spot. That's the Laker 5.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
And stolen by Williams. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Rejected by Lucas. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Larry Nance is checked in for Roy Hibbert. And a change for the Timberwolves. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Adrian Payne. Here is Nance. Outside Williams. Bass with the screen. It's Williams with the drive, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And, you know, even though the Wolves have been out of the playoffs so long, you get the sense it won't be too much longer. They've got a really nice core to build around. and I think could be special, especially Andrew Wiggins.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
All alone. Again, the miss by Williams.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Rubio dishes to Lucas. He tries for three. That's good. Lucas has got 11.
And as you mentioned, the Wolves could be back in the playoffs in due time. They are headed in the right direction. Some mistakes have been made along the way, but you have to like their future now.
Here's World Peace. Trying to answer. Are back, but that three is off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 6.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to do it fast. They must hurry from here.
Jang with the screen for Muhammad. To the middle. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. You look at Gorgie Jang and his development in the league out of Louisville. What a big jump for him last season.
And that's a great...
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as Clark, they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
Yep, and it might not be the way a coach would have drawn it up.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present Julius Randle. Starting the second half, he came out with a nice stretch, hitting 4. And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on